What's going on? It's your boy Guy by 2009. I got another one for y'all today. And this is not like my usual videos. And I'm gonna try to give y'all a little time to come in, but I felt like this one was real necessary. And it's been kind of, hitting me for the last couple of days. I've been kind of like, really contemplating over a lot of stuff and, dwelling on a lot of stuff and thinking about a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna try to get this one knocked out for y'all. I'm trying to give everybody a little time to come in. Hey, what's going on, Desiree? What's going on? I appreciate the love. I got another good one for y'all today, Desiree. It's real. This one's not like my usual ones, but I feel like it's real necessary, and I feel like it's owed to all my beautiful supporters and everybody that's been following me. Cause I really appreciate all the love. I really appreciate it. I really do. You know, and I'm just trying to give y'all a couple minutes because I want to really let at least a few of y'all hear it. I know most of y'all will get it eventually. I'll get my little message, but I want y'all to really hear this one because this video is gonna be more of a heartfelt, serious video because I know it's not really hard for me to break it down, but I know a lot of times, you know, us as Scorpio men, and not just as Scorpio men, but me as being God by 2009 on the page and everything. I know, as of lately, it's been very, very. I've been a lot more aggressive, and I've been a lot more. I have a lot more rage and a lot more anger. I've been extremely hostile. I've been extremely uneasy and difficult to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I realized as maturing and becoming a man is when you able to admit to your mistakes and when you able to admit when you're wrong. And I know a lot of times us as Scorpio men, we don't really ever really we always have this particular stereotype about us where we are very harsh and we're very cold towards people, and I know a lot of times it can come as one dimensional, and a lot of times it can come as very harsh. A lot of times it can be very hurtful. A lot of times it can be very cold. Let me get this loaded up right quick. I'm just trying to make it sure everything right for y'all. And a lot of times it's not right. A lot of times we do have, you know, a lot of we do a lot of times we do have of certain particular reasons for coming off the way we do. We do have particular necessary, not necessarily excuse, but we do have particular reasons to be frustrated at times. We do have a particular reason to have a certain aggression at times, but doesn't make it right. Absolutely not. Doesn't make it acceptable. Absolutely not, because everybody should be treated as an equal. Everybody should be treated fairly. Everybody should be treated with respect. And unless a person is being an aggressor towards you, unless a person is being nasty towards you, it's not right to just snap off on them. It's not right to just get enraged with them. It's not right to just blast off on them just because you've been going through a rough time, because you've been going through an enduring time in your life, or a period time in your life. It's no reason to have such a hostile attitude, and I told y'all this is different than my usual videos because this is very personable, and I really wanted to show it to my fans because I love y'all so much, and I know as of lately, I've been a lot more harsh and a lot more, cold in my videos. I've been a lot more, you know, edgy on my videos, and angry on my videos, and I just want to let y'all know, don't ever. It's not a point where uh, I ever want to come off as being unappreciative. I never want to come off as being the bad guy. I never want to come off as being uneasy guy, but I've been going through a extremely tumultuous situation. I've been dealing with a lot of death. I've been dealing with a lot of tragedy. Um, I really apologize for being so personal, but y'all understand, those of you who watch me, y'all understand how I am. Y'all understand how my videos are, so y'all know how real I come across. So I got to be real. I got to do this for y'all because I'm gonna definitely break down the video about the Scorpios also, but I wanted to definitely let y'all know why I'm making this particular video. And let me just get everything set up as always. I thank you and I appreciate you. I'm a lot better spirits. What I'm saying, I've been able to have a lot of time to really sit and just dwell on certain things because, just like I always tell y'all, we do go through our disappearing stages where we do a lot of in-depth thinking, and we don't just look at other people's wrongs. We don't just follow what everybody else done wrong, got said wrong, but we dwell on ourselves and our own personal situations, our own personal downfalls and things of that nature. Y'all make sure y'all like this, y'all into the chat. I appreciate all the love. I'm gonna make sure I read my comments, but I'm just trying to get everything lined up for y'all. You got to you one thing you got to know is we are not these just like I always tell y'all, we are not these people of being enraged. We're not these crazy, dark, super dark individuals. We're not these super bad guys or nothing like that. But we do have a tendency to really let things and let everything in our environment and let everything around us. We let it soak into us, whether it's negative, whether it's toxic, whether it's bad, instead of, trying to deal with it in the most positive way. We have a tendency to soak it all in and use it and and almost turn it into something bad and almost lash out on the wrong people and put our frustrations on wrong people. And that's not how I want to come off. I definitely want to let y'all know, when it comes to us, we are not these individuals. He's not going to be a person when you deal with us. We're not these individuals that always going to have this ego, like we're never wrong. We never call ourselves out. We never have a conscience. Like we're some type of animal. No, that's absolutely not. We definitely have a conscience. We definitely understand how we come across. We definitely understand how we how we appeal to certain people. And I want to let y'all know, as my viewers, that I am extremely grateful for all the support. I love y'all extremely. I thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the support. There's nothing that's been taken lightly. There's nothing that's been um there's nothing that's been taken for granted. There's nothing that's been underestimated. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. 100 million times. Thank you over and over again. You know, I can't thank y'all enough. I really appreciate it. And I never want y'all to come off as I'm being, negative, because it's so many other people you could watch. It's so many other people you could support, and I thank you tremendously because it's the your support has been unconditional. A lot of you have been extreme extremely supportive. A lot of you have been like a family to me, and I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for that. I don't never want to come off as being this individual, being this dark, and that's how we are, as Scorpio. And I just wanted to bring that to y'all before I got started, because I know how one thing about me is, I know a lot of people as we going through this life. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't really know how they don't really reflect on themselves. They don't look at themselves or how they come off at people, or how they are perceived by people, or how how their energy reflects on people, and I know that's extremely important because your impression on somebody can have a profound impact. It can have a negative impact, or it can have a positive impact. And I never want my last impression on somebody's life or somebody else's memory of me to be negative, or to have any type of harmful detriment towards anybody. I never want it to be like that. I really one thing about us is we're very, very sincere. You know what I'm saying? We do have a very harsh way of going about things at times. It's because of the negative energy. It's because of the toxic people that come around us. It's because of the past experiences. It's because of what we've been through. It's because the many, many examples we have, experiences from different multiple situations, multiple people. We get that we get a lot of slack, and a lot of times when it comes to a Scorpio man, it weighs down us extremely heavy to the point where it can almost not break us to the point of being weak, but it break us to the point of almost becoming sort of a monster. You know what I'm saying? And I never want to. And I know it's a time where you got to bring out that animal, and I know it's a time where you got to defend yourself, and you got to be on defense, and you got to have a certain guard up. But it is a certain time where it's certain individual. You don't have to be like that all the time. It's not It's not something you have to do 24 hours a day. It's not. It's okay for me to show my lighthearted side. It's okay for me to show my kind heart to y'all, because y'all been able to. Many of you have shown that to me, and I never want to let any of negativity, none of my personal experiences off the camera, uh, none of my past experiences, negative experiences, none of my pain. I always tell y'all, I want to take that energy and recycle it and use it for positivity. I want to use it to spread, love. I wanted to use it to spread a message. I want to use it to help y'all, and build with y'all and give y'all, wonderful content, and have wonderful videos for y'all. You know, and one thing about us is that we are very we do have a very deep, in depth personality when it comes to how we are perceived and how we are looked at. We are extremely deep, sensitive souls. Um, but at times we do guard it with barbed wire. A lot of times we do disguise it with the black heart. A lot of times we do disguise it with harsh personalities, with our heart and way of going through things, because just like I told y'all, it's because of our past experiences. It makes us, and it changes us, and almost transforms us to this permanent villain. And I don't ever want to be perceived as this wicked dark villain, because that's not who God body is. It's many different dynamics to me. It's many different sides to me. Is I am a person of much love. Many of you have reached out to me. A lot of you can vouch for me that I do have a very um raw side to me, but at the same time, I'm very honest, and I'm very loving, and I give you, I'm very unbiased, when I talk to y'all, and a lot of times I do want to show y'all those different dynamics of a Scorpio personality. I do want to give y'all, the raw side. I do want to give y'all all this different characteristics, but I never want y'all to be perceive me as some type of monster, because just like I tell y'all, it's more than one side to us. We do have many different dimensions to us. Like I love kids. I love joking with people. I love having fun. I love writing. I love drawing. I like having fun, man. I'm not this evil, wicked person, and I know a lot of times, especially in when it comes to today's society, I know a lot of times it's easy to fall under that stereotype of being wicked. It's easy to fall under that stereotype of being the bad guy, but that's not who I want to be personally be perceived as. That's not who I want to be. That's not the vibration I want to send off. That's not the energy I'm trying to put out there, because with the energy you put out is the energy you get back. and I never want to put out nothing but positive energy. I never want to put out nothing but love. Even if I do get raw, I don't sugarcoat anything I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But it is a way you can say it. It's a way that you can be perceived. You can be raw, you can be honest, and you can be real without being hurtful. You don't have to be hurtful. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be enraged. You don't have to be a person. You don't have to be a ticking time bomb in order to get your point across. You don't have to be. You don't have to go through the super extreme in order to be to get a message across in order to be understood. Because the way I grew up, in the way in the society, in the environment I was around, that was the necessary tool that I needed to in order for survival, in order to gain respect of my peers, in order to um, have a certain prestige about myself in the environment that I am. And a lot of my brothers out there, y'all, a lot of y'all can understand me. A lot of my sisters out there, a lot of the females, y'all can understand the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially my boy from Brooklyn, he definitely understands what I'm saying. You have to have a certain chip on your shoulder in order to survive. That's your energy. The negative is crazy because we have to, in order to survive in this life, a lot of times we have to pick up the most negative images, the most negative characteristics in order to be respected, in order to keep the snakes off of us. But at the same time, it can cause extremely, you can hit the wrong targets. And a lot of times as men, especially as Scorpio men, we hit the wrong targets. A lot of times, once we get into attack mode, once we get on a defensive mode, we get to the point where we just slice everybody head off. We don't look for any picks. We don't look for any favorite for the faces. We don't look for descriptions. But that's not right. You have to you can't just go around stomping on people and being malicious to people because you feel that it's deserved. You can't. I understand that, and I never want y'all to think of Scorpio as Scorpio men that we are these unforgiving. We're not these unforgiving. We're not these evil, wicked, harsh men. We're very tough. We're very strong. We're very realistic. We're very heartfelt, but we're not these evil characteristics. We're not a person beyond being apologetic. I can't speak for every last Scorpio man, but I'm talking about those of us that have grown and mature and got to understand life and got to get a more broad horizon of what life is about. We do understand that it's a time and a place to be a certain way. We do have it. We do self reflect and understand where we're right. We do look at every last aspect of that because it's important as far as growth. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell y'all that we are always trying to grow, always trying to evolve, always trying to change, always trying to make ourselves a better person every day. So let me see what's going on in here. I know I'm going kind of deep for y'all today. I know this might be kind of out of blue, but I got a message from one of my viewers, and it kind of touched my heart. And I didn't want I didn't want none of my viewers to ever feel like I'm lashing out, I'm ever attacking anybody, I'm ever trying to, if I ever have a certain vengeance to get at anybody, or do I have a point to prove. That's not who I am. That's not how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very welcoming person. I'm a very loving person. I do have a certain extent by myself because like I said, I do come from a harsh environment, being around harsh situations and harsh people. So I do have an edge of my personality. I do have a toughness. I do have a strength. I am very courageous and I'm very strong, but at the same time, you can easily cross the line of being courageous and being strong to being maliciously ruthless. And I know that we a lot of times at Scorpio we do cross that boundary a lot, and I never want to be perceived as that. Y'all make sure y'all like. I'm trying to get y'all something deep now, so y'all at least show me some love. I appreciate y'all paying attention. I know y'all. I know sometimes when I'm looking at videos, I be so deep into it, especially if it's like a real serious video. I be like this, and I forget to hit the like button. I'll be like, oh snap, I ain't like the video. And but y'all don't forget about me. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. I know I'm going kind of deep and I'm kind of serious right now, but I really appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all don't forget that like. Y'all know how I am. I appreciate the love. I definitely do. I appreciate the love. You know, I definitely, been feeling the energies. I definitely been feeling just like I tell y'all, I'm very in tune and I'm very serious, but I really feel, when things are a certain way, I feel I'm very in tune with, the universe around me and how I'm perceived. And I never want to come off that way. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna put something in right quick. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm gonna put my stuff in the link as always. If my moderators aren't in the building, I already do so. I really appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. Let me see. I'm just trying to get everything right for y'all. That's all. Y'all just give me 1 second. I'm gonna definitely read my comments too. Give everybody a. Plus, I know I do jump into a videos a lot of times, like on some sprint, like I'm sprinting towards a finish line or something, and I do apologize about that. But with this in particular, I'm gonna make sure I give y'all some time and try to be patient. Cause just like I said, every day I'm getting better. Every day I'm learning more and more, and that's how we are, Scorpio man. We're not these type of individuals that stay one way and stay in one dimension forever. We are continuously growing, and I definitely feel myself busting out um that spiritual cocoon, that almost physical mental cocoon, and I'm definitely understanding myself more and more every day. One thing about us is, we're not those type of individuals that feel, okay, I'm an adult, I'm grown, this and that, so I can't never admit I'm wrong. I can't never be perceived as wrong. No, I'm always learning. I'm always correcting myself. I'm always learning about myself, and I know a lot of times, experiences, bad experiences, past experiences, it can either leave a profound effect on you where you grow. I can either deteriorate you and make you um, almost evil and almost bitter, and I don't want to be that particular individual. Just because I seen a lot of negativity, just because a lot of negativity has been pushed on me in my life, I should use it for my strength. I should use it for my endurance. I shouldn't use it to deteriorate myself or deteriorate anybody around me. I always want to build people. I don't want to ever deteriorate anybody. That's not my goal. That's not how I want to be seen. That's not how I want to be um, looked upon as. Y'all make sure y'all like as y'all enter. Thank you. What's going on, Desiree? What's going on, Serene? What's going on, Isha Baby? What's going on, Brown Skin Flower? What's going on, Jarnice? Uh, what's that? Muffet? I might be saying it wrong. I apologize as I am. Hello, Mella B. Hello, Shaylee. Because let me who else in here? I can't forget everybody. Hey, oh man. A lot of y'all done bust in here. Oh, I'm running behind. Hold on. Desiree Hodge. What's going on? Beautiful Bella. What's going on? Dominique Johnson. What's going on, Liz Archer? Camilla Ali. Um, who else? Okay. I'm gonna read y'all comments. I'm gonna start off from the top. Then y'all know how I do. Uh go through it. Then I'm gonna continue on. Y'all know how I do. Those of you who watch me and those of you who are new, I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much Please make sure you like as you enter the chat room. I appreciate all the love. Make sure y'all like. Don't just come in here, not like the video. I appreciate you watching everything, but make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me see. Hey, yes, my Scorpio is very mysterious, sensitive, quiet, and stubborn and secretive. He keeps things to himself until he's ready to talk about it. But I love him, and our bond and our connection is so sweet. Yeah, absolutely, Dominique. It's good to see you too, Dominique. All right. Sometimes we forget that we're humans, and the animal. Yeah, definitely, Melody. The animalistic side definitely comes out. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have so much trauma and been through so many devastating situations, and you've been so hurt repeatedly by people that you love and people that you trusted, especially with us Scorpio man, we do have a point of becoming these ruthless, almost warriors, but at the same time, you can't just attack everybody. You can't just come at everybody, because everybody is not against you. Everybody is not trying to harm you. Everybody is not your enemy. But many instances in my life, I've been put at a point of being tested repeatedly. I've been put in situations where I felt the strain, where I felt the stress, where I felt the alienation, where I felt the pain. It's like I there was no Novocaine with none of my pain. There was never a crutch for none of my pain. So I just became this. I just built it up. It's just like the man that's that made his heart hard for 20 years, you know what I'm saying, and never changes. We all know somebody like that. We have uncles like that. We have grandparents like that. We might even have parents like that, you know what I'm saying? But we can't let that, as individuals, let that deteriorate us, let that make us and build us and turn us into something that we're not, or let that have a negative impact on us. Because just like when I started this, I'm gonna keep the same intention that I had when I started, doing these, and that was to reach people, that was to help people, that was to spread a message to people, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. And I want y'all to know that I'm extremely grateful. I know I always tell y'all this, but I want y'all to let y'all know. I know I can't. Y'all would never really. I can never really put it in words how much I thank y'all, how much love y'all have shown me, how much appreciation that is coming from me. Because a lot of times, even the people, that I expected to be around me, the people that I expected to be there towards the end, people that I would bend over backwards, people that I would lay my life on the line for, a lot of those same people weren't there. A lot of those people left me hanging. A lot of people left me out to dry, with no life raft. Even if they were standing by the life raft, they wouldn't even throw me a life raft, even if they could, even if that was the last thing on their mind, they still wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And that going through experience like that and dealing with experience like that, it makes us bitter. It makes us almost evil. It makes us angry. It makes us revengeful. It makes us to the point we don't want to deal with people anymore. It makes us build this brick wall around our hearts and souls, to the point we don't trust nobody. We don't really want to deal with people. We don't really want to let people in. It's because we take it this just because of the people that we've been around. But at the same time, I had to realize, just thinking to myself today, I was like, wow, it's an enormous world out here. It's an enormous world out here. Just because my environment, my personal environment at the moment might be toxic, and I might be surrounded by people that might not have much love for me, or might not, you know what I'm saying? Are you living in the city? It's not just me. I realized that because I've talked to so many of you and I've been able to build with so many of you. I realized, that I'm not alone. I'm not by myself. It's other people that's been through devastating situations. It's other people that's going through a lot of hurt. It's a lot of people that got family in the hospitals, going through death, going through this, going through that. So I had to look at it and be like, wow, man, I like I'm not in it on my I'm not going through this by myself. It's a lot of people out there that's going through hurt also. That's lost. I just had to bury my bury my homeboy, man. You know, and I'm gonna definitely put his link for his little videos because he was doing his thing. He was making his music. He was doing his thing. He just like me, he had a tumultuous background and past. He changed his life. You know what I'm saying? He tried to improve himself, try to become positive, and some hater killed him, you know what I'm saying? And it made and just and this is just the tip of the iceberg for me. And it almost broke the camel's back. It almost made me go into a relapse of rage. It almost made me go into a relapse of wicked thoughts in my mind. It almost made me go into a relapse of harboring these this angry emotions. And I realized that the universe has put positive people around me. Has even though y'all not related to me, many of y'all not even seen me in face, but y'all have been more supportive. Y'all have been more understanding. Y'all have been unbiased. Y'all have been unconditional with the support, with the love, with all that. And it's like I can never put that into words. And you know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be come off as any other way. And that's how we are. When you dealing with Scorpio, man, you gotta understand that we are harsh, we are hard, we do have a way of snapping at things and taking out things because of what we've been through, because of what we continue to go through. And but at the same time, I realized like, wow, it's like what at this point I made it this far. You know what I'm saying? And I thank y'all, and I like to thank y'all for helping me. For those who or you who sent me something for my birthday. I made it to see 30. You know what I'm saying? Most young brothers don't make it to see 30. A lot of them don't even make it to see 18. It's like I've crossed the enormous. Well, I don't know the word. I can't think of the word for it right now, but it's felt like I crossed something major. You know what I'm saying? Because most of us don't make it this far. Most of our lives are cut short. Most of the friends I've grown up with are either incarcerated or they're dead. You know what I'm saying? So going through these tumultuous experiences, you know what I'm saying, losing my sister, losing my best friends, losing my childhood buddies, losing many of my cousins, losing many of people that I really held close to my heart. It can harbor an inner pain that is unexplainable, and I really don't want it to come off as I'm ever attacking anybody or ever I will never try to take it out on anybody. I definitely won't let nobody run up on me, going crazy on me or nothing or disrespecting me or nothing. But until that day happens or that moment happen, nobody will be given anything less than the utmost respect, the utmost appreciation, and that's where I'm trying. That's why I want to let y'all know. Don't think just because we do have this dark um, mystique about us, this dark, stereotype, this dark reputation. That's not who we are. That's not, it's way more to us than that. That's not even a small piece of us. And y'all make sure y'all show that love. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I really appreciate that, all the love. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button though. I really thank you so much. I'm gonna put my link in like I always do. Y'all know I got to put my links in. And if you can donate, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It will be appreciated. It will not be taken for granted. Um, Here's my email if you want to reach to me behind the scenes. Because especially my dudes that had a harsh background, whether you came from the streets or whether you came from a penthouse, a hard background is a harsh background. Money doesn't distinguish having a harsh background. You know, a lot of people think because you have something or you were born with something that your life was a bowl of roses or a bowl of lemons, and that could be nothing further from the truth. And I understand that I'm not in this struggle alone. I'm not by myself. You know what I'm saying? I understand that y'all have y'all been supportive, man. And I had to really dwell on it and think about it, man, because some of the people that I really, really, really love and really depend on, they have it's been really eye opening, but it's very painful to experience. Especially when people that you would lay your life on the line for, people that you would kill for and catch a body for, be the same people that will leave you in the dust, people that will laugh behind your back, people that will gossip behind your back and talk about you like a dog with two heads and two tails. You know what I'm saying? And it be the people that you never know, people that you're not related to, that will show you the most love and show you the most respect, show you the most admiration, and that's what you have been. You have been extended family. You have been extended breath of fresh air for me. Y'all have really revived me and really shown me very a lot of love, and I really appreciate that. One thing about us is we do apologize. And one thing, it might take a little bit longer for more or less evolved Scorpios, because it's very hard. They can be very prideful and very I don't really want to apologize. I'm not really trying to do all that. But once you give them a chance to really think about it, and once we get to a point where we are into a more mature mindset, into a more evolved mindset, we start realizing who's in our corner, who's not in our corner. Certain things. One thing that really makes us, really get to a point where we get harsh and get hard hearted is like, because we are able to see exactly stuff for what it is. We are not the type of individuals that's distracted. We're not a distracted soul. I'm not a distracted person. I don't use anything to distract myself. I might use stuff to inform myself, but I'm not distracted. I see exactly what's going on around me. I know exactly what's going on around me. I know how people perceive me. I know how I'm being treated. And a lot of time it hits us full scale. It don't just be like, woo, just breeze off my shoulder. Like most people, with us, it hits right here. It hits straight right here. It hits straight to the heart. Whether it's painful, whether it's love, whether it's all that, like we take it and we get it to the worst extent. We get it to the fullest extent. So a lot of times I take it really to the heart, because I put like I'm the type of person, I'll go all the way. I go all the way with people. I will walk all the way to the end of the road, and that's how a lot of Scorpios are. You do have the ones that are very, kind of, that's gonna be like, a certain way. But just like I said, it's not because they're trying to be that way. It's because the experiences, it's the life experiences, it's the way life has treated them. It's the way their family has treated them. It's the way their hometown has treated them. It's the way that society has treated them, and it can build to bitterness. It can build to coldness, and it can build into rage. You know what I'm saying? And I never want y'all or anybody else that I come across that has love for me or that appreciates me to ever feel like it's less than, you know, it's anything less than the utmost love. It's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely nothing but love. Let me see. Let me put this in right quick for y'all. Gmail. Because once you've been left in the cold, and once you've been left in the cold, you know what I'm saying? Once you've been left in the cold, left in the rain, so to say, not like physically left in the cold, but I'm talking about like spiritually left in the cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm mentally left in the cold, where people, turn their back on you, where people treat you funny, where people treat you like a dog, where people treat you as though you don't exist. you built this bitterness, you built this harborness, you harbor hatred in your heart for people. You start to become a evil, wicked person because you start to inhale that. It's okay to deal with toxic energy, but you should never inhale it and try to hold it until your bosom. But one thing about me is certain characteristics and certain attitudes that build with us. It don't come overnight. This stuff is built from early childhood. You know what I'm saying? From early childhood. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not just a Scorpio man. It can happen with anybody. Your experiences make your experiences what make you. It's not, you can't make yourself. Is no way you. I mean, you can add on and do certain things to make a certain personality or make yourself perceived to be perceived as a certain way, but it's like your experiences make you who you are. The people that you come across, the death you experience, the love you experience, the the roads you walk down, the bridges you done had to cross. You know what I'm saying? The dangerous highways you done had to speed through. You know what I'm saying? It's very real, and it can either have a positive effect on you or it can have a negative effect on you. And one thing about it is I never want y'all to think that I'm a person that's gonna be uh unapologetic. We're not these individuals that's gonna be like cold hearted, like I'm never gonna apologize. I'm never gonna show, how I feel. I ain't doing that. That's too weak. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, when I was 16, 15, 14, that it's cool to play that role or whatever, it is what it is. But when you start going to manhood and growing as a man, it's like nah, forget that, because you realize how what time really is. You realize how precious time really is, and you might not get that. You realize you might not get that chance to tell that person, hey, I appreciate you. I like you. I appreciate you having you in my life. I thank you for having you around. You know what I'm saying? Even if we get on each other nerves or clash heads or whatever, it should never get to a point of harboring, vindictive behaviors or harboring unforgiving behaviors. You know what I'm saying? And I never want y'all to think that's how we are. That's not who we are. Let me see what's going on in here. I'm gonna put my other link in one more time. And I'm gonna read some of y'all questions too, because I know it's Friday. Everybody's getting jiggy with it and all that. Somebody doing the Tootsie Roll on the dining room table right now. Somebody drinking that Christmas liquor, having them a ball. Somebody wearing a lampshade on their head right now. But I'm just giving y'all a little something, something. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? Just giving y'all a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's out there. I know who I am. I know, I'm a different individual. I know I'm very unorthodox, but at the same time, I want to show it in a positive way. I'd rather be unorthodox in a positive way, not be unorthodox in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what y'all talking about. Y'all, because I know it's a lot of y'all, and boy, y'all hit me up with a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go through this right quick. So Mella B, I don't know what you retracted, but Burning Knuckle 26. Oh, my boy, Burning Knuckles. What's going on, Burning Knuckles? I like that. That's something else. Hey, yes, my Scorpio. Oh, okay. Yeah, I read George Dominique. Okay. Yeah, hello, everybody. Yes, my Scorpio is silent right now, but even though I want to contact, I'm giving him that space. But Desiree, I'm gonna tell you right now, doing this period of time, contact him, because me personally, I'm going through, and I know he's probably going through the same thing right now. It's very intense. I'm feeling a very, very empathetic, intense intensity. You know what I'm saying? So he needs your support. Even when we're quiet, that's when we need your support the most. So even if you don't hear back from them, or get the necessary feedback that you might want, just let them know you there. Just let them know you care about them. A lot of people want you to, they want to accept you the way they want you to be. They want to accept you, instead of just accepting you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? They want to hold all these stipulations, all these regulations, all these restrictions. Just accept the man for who he is. Love him for who he is. He will grow. If you love him, you nurture the relationship, he will grow. He will change. He will evolve because the love, the love, the respect will grow the relationship. It will grow him and it will change him. It will mature him. Let me see. That's what a lot of people forgot. A lot of people know all these rules. A lot of people know all these. They read all these books. A lot of people, do this and that, but they forget all about the one important thing is the love. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people forgot. Where is the love? What happened to the love? You know what I'm saying? Where's the respect? Where's the bond? People used to be so close. People used to have so much, you know, so tight between each other. Is the relationships between man have gone cold, but don't mean that has to be you. Don't mean that has to be me either. And that's what this video is all about. We're not too big to apologize. We're not these individuals that are too great to, be recognized in a particular way. I'm surprised. I'm surprised to see y'all up in here. I really thank y'all because I know it's Friday. I know how Friday be. Uh, what Mella B talking about? Sometimes we forget that we're humans. And yeah, I read that one. Kind in them Scorpio's eyes, he loves hard. Absolutely. Liz Archer, my Scorpio and me have been on and off for 5 years. Is this a good sign? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Cool hair. um, yes, that's a good sign because that means he's not trying to go nowhere. He don't plan on going nowhere. He's not planning on going nowhere. He's not going nowhere anytime soon. He loves you and he appreciates you. That's why y'all have history. You know what I'm saying? In order to have history with a person for that long, it has to be some type of love. It has to be some type of bond or some type of respect there. So yeah, definitely, Liz. Hello, good night, everybody. Good night, Carmilla, Ali. Please make sure you come back later on and check it out. Oh, you still up in here? You might be still here, or you might just been greeting everybody. I don't. I apologize. Uh, Serene Joy, I'm loving this live. Salute to you, God, buddy. Thank you so much, Serene. Uh, get some crystals to help with Tiger's eye. I liked it already. Okay. Thank you, Melody. I appreciate that. Good to see you haven't been in here for a minute. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Carmela. I really appreciate it. Oh, I, matter, matter of fact, I'll give you a wrench, Carmela, because you seem like you're very, anybody else, I love all of y'all, but I'm gonna definitely give out some more wrenches when I get a chance. Um, Alistair Stefan or Stefan. Um, what's good? Just checking in. Been missing your live streams. But I'm hearing you, bro. You looking fresh. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Isha baby. Okay. I just show some love, God body. Thank you so much, Sky 11 Hook. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's never taken for granted. Like for real, y'all don't even be understanding. Like when y'all show love and support me, donate, support my videos or whatever. It brings it's like enormous for me. It's really big. I do have one thing about us is we do have a very cordial way to be coy and be laid back and be cool. We do have that thing in us, and we do have that exterior about ourselves that makes us come off as being a particular way, but we're very grateful. We're very eager. It's on the inside. It's definitely there, but it's definitely there. Um, Let me see. Yes, I know what you mean, God body. I felt like that when my son transitioned 2 years ago. He was 30. Wow, that's crazy. That's wow. That's definitely something. I'm sorry to hear that. I had to bury my sibling. You know what I'm saying? I had to bury my sibling at a young age, and that was you don't realize how close a person is to you until they're gone. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize how close you two are until that person is gone, because I was so used to seeing her every day. I was so used to greeting her every day and being around her every day and seeing her laugh and seeing her smile. It seemed like something that would last forever. It seemed I never thought it would end so fast. Such a beautiful, joyful life. I never thought it could be cut short so soon. You know what I'm saying? And things like that can bring a certain attitude. It can be perceived with a certain bitterness. And I realized I had to use her passing as an inner strength to build myself, to build my spiritual character, not to use it to as some type of way to deteriorate my own life. I use it as some type of excuse to dwell on the bottom, or be low vibrational, or be negative. You know what I'm saying? And that's why one reason I had to make this, because I had to let y'all know, how the Scorpios, we do apologize. We know a lot of times it might take some longer than others, but we do apologize. You know what I'm saying? There will get to the point that we will apologize. We will let people know when we wrong. We are not big. We're not too big to admit to our wrongs. We're not too big to admit to anybody where we stand. We definitely down the earth, and we definitely understand where we stand with people and how we are perceived by people, and we know how it feels. And that's one thing about us. We just like y'all always say how we like to mirror people or whatever. Um, we know how it feels for the hurt. We know what hurt feels like. We know what pain feels like. We know what alienation feels like. We know what loneliness feels like. We know what despair, deep dark, not just a regular, because y'all know we Scorpio, so y'all know how we are. We know what deep dark despair. You know what I'm saying? Like real deep dark despair, like wearing a hoodie, with the dark despair, like dark despair. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, how it can hurt. You know what I'm saying? I understand that it can be, you know, it can be painful when you feel like you're being attacked. I know it can feel a certain way especially when you have a certain respect for somebody, or when you have a certain love for somebody, it can hurt. So I never want to make it seem like that we are these over boost, very boostful, very arrogant, and very mean, harsh, cold people, because that's not who we are. As many, we're very loving, we're very embraceful. You know what I'm saying? We're very supportive of the people around us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we do expect it to be. We do respect to see receive that energy in return. And when at a certain space in our life, when the energy, we don't feel like the love or the energy is being received, or that our voice is being heard, or that we're being understood and being appreciated, is that we do have a very, very negative way of lashing out. We do have a very negative way of reacting to it, because it's very hurtful. So it's almost like, just like y'all say, the sting. Yeah, like it's like, yeah, we want somebody to feel that sting, because we feeling that same sting also. But even though people say, "Wow, them Scorpios, when they sting, man, it really hurts." But another thing people don't realize, it hurts us even more to sting at a lot of times, because people don't realize how empathetic and how deeply in touch with other people that we are, because we do have a way of coming off as being one-sided, or being cold, or being mean. But that's not who we are. We are big hearts, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, no corniness, I know nothing, like I'm the type of dude to give you a big hug. You know what I'm saying? I know I look like I'm a wild dude. I do. You know what I'm saying? I am me, I am God, but I'm a real person. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude, no corny stuff. I hold the baby and all that. I hold the baby, put the baby to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Help the old lady with her bags. Give you a big hug, give you a kiss on the cheek. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's a side I don't show though, because at one point I felt like it couldn't be shown. It couldn't be seen by other people, because it was when I was in my more low vibrational stages, when I was in my more immature stages, I felt that showing love to a certain extent would be shown as a weakness, would be shown a as you're some type of fool, or you some type of clown, because I seen how people treat other people, I seen how people have. I had many bad experiences from opening up to the wrong people. It wasn't that I was doing something wrong by opening up to people, but I was opening up and showing love and showing loyalty to the wrong people, showing people that can care less about me. You know what I'm saying? And that can leave a very permanent mark on somebody's soul. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely don't want that to leave a permanent taint on my soul. And I definitely don't want that to put any taint on any of my relationships with any of y'all, because y'all my family. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all so much. I'm thankful for y'all every day. You know, I'm very grateful. You know what I'm saying? We don't show this side to us many often. You might not see me make a video like this again, but I'm making this one. You know what I'm saying? If I don't never make nothing like this one, y'all can remember this for me. Y'all can remember me for this. But let me see what's going on. My sincerest Isha baby, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you, Nina. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. This is therapeutic for you. Absolutely. It's very therapeutic. It's very therapeutic to express myself, because just like I said, just like the stereotypical Scorpio, like a lot of times we see it as holding everything in, is because one thing about us that people don't understand, we are very pro masculine. So a lot of times we will go, and we're very extreme. So a lot of times we will go overboard to prove our masculines in order to show our masculines, but we are we are very loving people. We're very kind-hearted people. We're very loyal people. But it's like you grow up and you learn from the older guys, like showing love and being nice to people. That's weak. That's a weakness. You know what I'm saying? Embracing too many people, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? Being too opening up to people, being talking to people, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? Because the older men of the generations in the '70s, the guys, the Generation X's, they didn't really do too much talking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much talking. It ain't too much personal sharing personal feelings. That wasn't it wasn't shown as a masculine trait to express yourself, um, to be open with somebody, to conversate with somebody, and that's not good, because when you do that, you harboring pain, you harboring all types of emotions, you harboring. Sometimes you just need to talk about your day with your family. Sometimes you just need to talk about your day with just somebody that's not going to judge you. It's somebody that's outside of you that you might not even know. But you got to embrace. You got to open up. But one thing about Scorpio, we dwell on the masculine, so opening up is not seen as a masculine trait with us. And man, if any Scorpio men out there, I want to let y'all know, there's nothing wrong with expressing yourself. There's nothing wrong with opening up and and being honest, because just like Serene said, it's very therapeutic. It's very it's a breath of fresh air. It's been an enormous breath of fresh air for me. I've been able to overcome so much, just by expressing it. Let me see what y'all talking about in here. Nina, thank you again, Nina. Thank you. Self love and self care is necessary, especially in this season. Definitely, Isha, baby, definitely. Because sometimes it seems like it's not simple. You know what I'm saying? Be like, because we not taught that. It's just like I told y'all, when you talk about the Scorpio man, it's like we are taught that the masculine is the dominant. You got to be masculine. You know what I'm saying? You taught is being masculine, so it's like, man, I apologizing and things like that. It seem it's not right, and it's it's backwards, but it's taught that apologizing, embracing people, opening up to people is not seen as a masculine characteristic. um Being nice to people is not seen as being smiling, is not seen as masculine, strong characteristic in my community. You know what I'm saying? It's not perceived in a positive way. When you smile too much, people, you know how people would be like, especially when I was little, I used to smile a lot. People be like, "Oh, you smile. Why you always smiling? Every time I see you, you smiling. Why you smile so much?" It'd be like, God, maybe I should just frown and ball my face up. Maybe I should just be enraged and be evil to people. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe I should. Not only should I be nasty and evil and have a nasty face, I'm a force feed them. I'm a force feed them a big spoonful of what they want. Since you don't want me to smile, since you don't want me to be a certain way, and that's the way I became, and that's the way it started to almost infiltrate my soul. And and today I had to really, it really hit me. It really hit me in the head. It landed on me. It's like man, you got the you right you there. You got the people. You got the right people around you. You in the right place. You in the right spirit. Don't you understand? You got something different. Don't you understand? People love you and understand you. People want to embrace you. But if you have a wall built up, how you expect the people to embrace you? They can't get past a brick wall. They can't get past a brick wall, especially if it's 50 feet high. How you supposed to get past an emotional 50-foot brick wall? You can't get over that. You can't fly over that easy. You know what I'm saying? So I had to realize I had to break that down like the wall of China. I had to break that down because I realized just by letting go, y'all don't even know. If y'all would have seen me a couple of years ago, y'all wouldn't recognize me because I had such a scowl on my face. I had such a wicked outer exterior. I had the haircut and everything, but I had a wicked exterior. I had a hard, harsh, hard face. My complexion was darker. My my voice was hardened. My face was looking old. I looked older. You know what I'm saying? I appeared older because I had hardened myself. I had hardened my spirit, to a point of no return. And I want to let y'all know it's never on y'all. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Y'all really brought me out of myself. Y'all brought me back to life. Y'all revived me. Y'all turned me back to the y'all brought me back to the 1995 God body when with the big head and big ears and the half fade haircut with a part in it. Y'all make me feel like that kid again. Y'all got me feeling like a little kid again. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for bringing that joy back. I never thought that kid would come back to me. I never thought I would know that man, that individual part of me again. Because once you start going through experience in life, as far as death, as far as tragedies, as far as all types of stuff, it breaks you. It just like this OG. I heard this OG said it breaks your back. Once you walk down this long road, especially in growing up in harsh backgrounds and harsh situations, it breaks your back. It spiritually breaks your back. It turns you into a spiritually crippled person. It turns you into a wicked, mean. It makes you mean. It makes you bitter. It makes you vindictive. It makes you ruthless. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right because it's not helping you. It's only deteriorating you. It's only making life harder for you. It's making people it's making it hard for people to be around you and to understand you because they can't understand you if you have a hard exterior 24/7, especially being an East Coast dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like smiling is not the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially with my friend from Brooklyn. She from Brooklyn. She watched my channel. I got a couple of people. I got a lot of people from Brooklyn that check me out. It's like smiling, and they can tell you smiling is not the thing to do. When you, it's not the thing. It's not what we taught. It's like no smile is no smiling. You know what I'm saying? Zero smiling, zero tolerance, zero happiness, zero embrace, zero friendship. We gonna do us, and that's it. And that's what we taught, and that's what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? But it's not right because me viewing my father growing up, he was hard, he was harsh, he was bitter, but he did have wonderful sides to him, but he didn't expose it to people. He didn't expose it that much. He would close himself up. He didn't really want to be bothered with too many people. He let his depression, his past, start to make him turn him to a different animal. It turned, and I watched it turn him to a different person. He became something that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I started to emulate his behaviors. I started to emulate his pain instead of emulating his heart, because he does have a big heart. He embrace anybody. He loves everybody, but at the same time, I had to realize I had to break the curse, because just because all my other generations of males in my family were hard, and they was raw, and they was mean, and they had a certain, like, get back, I ain't really trying to be bothered kind of attitude. I kind of inherited that, and I realized that, going through my day to day, that's it's not right to do that just because granddaddy and great granddaddy was hard. You know what I'm saying? Are mean and ruthless don't mean I have to continue to be ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, just like anything. It's just like anything. I know a lot of you understand me. So let me go to the comments. Continue to go. That's real. Never inhale. Yeah, you're right about that. You should never inhale toxic energy. Joel Davis, Libra woman, Scorpio. Yo, thank you so much. Taurus Queen, what's going on, God buddy? What's going on, Taurus Queen? Nakia, Lindsay, hello, what's going on? Hello, hello. Thank you so much, Wonderless Love, aka Miss Taya. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for anybody that's wondering who Wonderless Love is, that's Taya. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. She just don't she got a different background, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Cancer here. Scorpio Minds said he don't care what we go through. He's going nowhere. And I said, oh, really? Yeah, that's what we are. Once we lock into somebody, once we're with somebody, we don't plan on going nowhere. He doesn't have any plans on jumping anywhere, changing, jumping ship, doing things of that nature. Wow, I haven't I haven't cursed one time. Ain't that something? Just like another thing, just like I was talking about curses. Like I love. I had an aunt that I love so much. I love her. She loved me, even though she been gone for a few years. I know she still loved me. She loved me to death. She didn't get along. She didn't get along with too many of her nephews and nieces. Her brothers or sisters. She was a matriarch in the family. She cussed like a sailor. She chimney smoked cigarettes, but she loved her some me. She would, and I picked up her cursing. Man, I inherited her cursing. I started cussing like a dog. She had me chimney smoking and everything. It's like, you don't realize how much you pick up from somebody that you love until they're gone. You don't until you reflect on it. You be like, wow, I do that. I didn't realize I do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize I talk like that. I didn't realize I come off like that, because it becomes second nature to you after doing it for so long. It becomes a part of you, and you don't even realize what's really happening until somebody pull your coattail and be like, "Hey, man, that hurt. That hurt my feelings, man." It's different when somebody be like, "Man, who you talking to?" You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna come off like, "What? I'm talking to you." You know what I'm saying? But when somebody comes to you and sincerely like, "Hey, man, hey, bro, you kind of hurt my feelings when you said that. I like, man, you kind of hurt me when you did that." And it made me, it stopped me, it froze me, it shocked me. You know what I'm saying? It put me in a shock. Dang, I hurt them. I hurt your feelings for real. I never meant to be perceived that way. I never meant to be a person of negativity. That's not who I am. I'm not a person that goes around trying to hurt people's feelings. I try to hurt people, you know, even though, even you, just like I said, even though I had my experiences, I'm never a type of person that's going to be too big to say, I apologize to my supporters. I apologize to anybody that's watching me that just come along, that don't even know what's going on sometimes, and I might be going off on something. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of serious things going on in the background in my life. A lot of things have transpired, and one thing about me is I have a point of just taking everything that I go through and I throw it on my shoulder. Not just throw it on my back. I wear it on my shoulder like a chip on my shoulder. I wear my pain like people wear um, cufflinks, like a bachelor would wear cufflinks. Like I wear my pain almost as a I used to wear my pain like a badge of honor, and I realized it's okay to overcoming. You should wear your the way you overcome your pain should be worn as a badge of honor, not just wearing your pain as a badge of honor. You should wear what you overcame. That should be worn as a badge of honor, not your pain, because your pain is not what makes you. It's overcoming the pain is what makes you. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes your character. That's what builds your personal character. Let me see. Uh, I understand, Desiree. I understand. I definitely understand. I'm just happy you hear the support. You're very mature for 30. Thank you so much. Reflection and progression. I really appreciate it. I'm trying. That's the side I want to show. I want to show my mature side. I want to show my growth. I don't want to show uh, like my uncle used to call me Naughty D. Like I don't want to be Naughty D. You know what I'm saying? I want to be. I want to show y'all Najee. I don't want to show y'all Nasty. You know what I'm saying? Wow G. I don't want to be the people. None of those crazy nicknames I used to be back in the day. I don't want to be the turn up kid of the year. I don't want to be none of that stuff. They had so many names of me for me because I was wild. I used to be really, really, really wild. You know what I'm saying? But I used to do a lot of stuff in order to display my pain. Just like I said, I wore my pain as a badge of honor because it did bring respect. It did make people, keep their distance. It did make people, not try me. But at the same time, it could have an enormous negative impact on your life at the same time. At the same time, absolutely, it can definitely have a negative, profound impact on your life if you don't get a grip on it, if you don't really, really dwell on it, if you don't really see yourself for what it is, and really dwell and look at yourself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. We don't just mirror other people; we mirror ourselves. We look at ourselves in the mirror and try to. And if I can't see any growth when I look at myself in the mirror, if I see myself progressing in a back pedal, I had to put a stop to that. I had to really realize today. I don't know if it's because of the full moon from last night. Cause they say this is the last full moon of the decade, or something like that. I don't know if it was because of that or whatever. But I've been feeling this deep energy of empathy. I've been feeling this deep energy of apologies, of sorry, of I've been feeling deep um, emotions of closure. You know what I'm saying? Because I finally realized I can overcome all my tragedies, all my losing all my friends. Because I realized nothing lasts forever. This is a journey. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a journey. We all going through a spiritual journey. It's a part of our journey. Some stuff is good. A lot of stuff is painful, but it's all part of the journey. It's all a part of the of um of building yourself. Let me see. Let's see what's going on. Hey, thank you so much, Annette. I see you in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. Uh, I'm falling too behind. Good grief. Marina, Marina B. Rones. Finally had a chance to catch you on your live. Thank you so much, Marina. Uh, and thank you so much, Wonders Love. I really appreciate it. You coming in because I know a lot of y'all be working and be busy and be doing y'all thing. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate seeing you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate seeing you, Nina, and all of y'all come in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Desiree, everybody. Um, damn, I hear that all the time about me. Yeah, yeah. Don't make me start swearing, Desiree, because I'm trying not to curse. You got me you writing curse words. Don't please try not to curse in your comments, because I be trying to read y'all stuff and I don't want to say anything I ain't supposed to be saying. Oh my god! Finally caught alive. I have been trying to email you, but the person emails me back saying the Gmail is not yours. I don't know. A lot of yes, somebody emailed me saying, "Hey, tell your supporters to stop emailing me." I'm like, "How are they emailing you?" You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all make sure y'all typing this stuff in right, because if you miss anything, if you miss the 80, you make sure you got to put the 89. You have to put the 89 in. You can't just put my name in. You have to put the exact address in, because if you don't, you're gonna email somebody else, and he's repeatedly let me know that y'all have been emailing him, and he's taking it out on me, and I didn't even know it was happening. So if you don't feel like you're emailing the right person, hit me up in the comments, let me know what's going on, and I'll let you know what's happening, because y'all emailing somebody else, and he's cussing me out, and he's sending me nasty messages. So please, please, can you let me know? If you can't find my email address, just let me know, and I'll make sure it'll be forwarded to you. Just please stop emailing this man, because he's cussing me out. Those of you who have talked to me, I ain't talking about y'all, but those of you who haven't been answered, have been given a nasty message back by somebody else. That's not me. Y'all messaging the wrong person. Let me see. Wonders love means to travel, means love of travel. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. The Wonders love. Thank you so much for explaining that. You didn't have to do all that, but I appreciate you explaining it. Uh, Negative energies. Uh, Negative energies ain't used to it. Yeah, definitely, you should, baby. You right about that. Uh, oh my god, finally caught a live video. I've been trying to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just make sure if you can't find it, just let me know. Just hit me up in the email. It don't even matter which video it is, because I answer my comments or whatever. Y'all just make sure y'all just let me know if you get lost or whatever and can't get contact with me for some reason. Uh, Bless love, Jesus love, love Jesus. Oh Lord, I think I got. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I be getting some. What it is about one thing about us? I know this is completely off the scale, especially for what I'm talking about. Why we always have these? It's always like one extreme. We always have this certain type of energy that is always one crazy person following us. It don't we don't mind crazy energies, but it's always one person that's crazy that follows us. Oh Lord, have mercy. Even the singer Dino from H Town, like if you look in the comments of his videos, like knocking the boots and stuff like that, you would see a lot of his fans are crazy. A lot of them are crazy. It's like, why I always get one crazy person following me? Like, what are you talking about, lady? I don't, I love that. I love what you're talking about, but you're not even on topic. What are you talking about? Breaking generational ancestral curses cycles are necessary. Absolutely, absolutely, Isha. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I'm glad you enjoy it. As your opposite sign, Taurus, I totally understand. Your videos have helped me so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you got an email back, you just you know you got the you know you definitely got to reach out to me if you haven't been able to get in contact with me. You just have to comment, let me know what's going on. One thing about me, y'all, I'm very approachable. I know some of my videos have been more intense. A lot of them have been very, very intense, but you know, it's nothing but love. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for those who supported. Y'all make sure y'all like. I only see a few likes, but you know, it's all good because this was something I felt that was very, very, very necessary. It's been weighing on me very heavy, also, y'all. So I felt like it was very necessary. It's just very necessary. I appreciate. I'm sorry for the length of it, but I think when y'all actually watch this one and when my viewers whoever actually runs across this video, once they start to watch it, the time is going to slip away with them because it's going to be very when it's a good video and when it's serious and when it's not missing a beat. I think people take a lot. They embrace longer videos a lot better when it's very, very calm, when it has a certain, you know, I can't really put the words for it, but yeah, I don't think people gonna mind it being that this long. And if it is, I know they'll come back, watch it, you know, later on. One thing about Scorpios is they appreciate transparency and can peep anything that isn't genuine. They're the type, if they want you, they will let it be known. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Isha, baby. My profile pic hasn't posted to my account yet. That's why it's not there. Okay, okay, that's cool. No problem. Yeah, please make sure you email me. Email me any type of long questions, Miss Annette. I really appreciate it. He is healing with time, Desiree. He will eventually commit again. My Scorpio ex wife hurt him deeply. So positive is he told me he cares about me and that I'm a wonderful person because of hurt. He's scared to commit to anyone. Absolutely, and that's another thing that is with us. A lot of times, our past experiences make us a particular way. Our past experiences make us turn us into animals. It makes it hard to trust people. It makes us hard to embrace people. It makes it hard to build relationships with people. And I realize that, and I don't want anything that my past to help to stop me from building new relationships. Stop from you know, things of that nature. Uh, let me see. Oh boy, I agree with you on negative. Okay, I don't mind being here long. Don't have nothing to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to show y'all some love. I know it's very different from me, but I have to show y'all this. Oh wow, I didn't even realize how the time. It's 9 o'clock. It's getting late. This the night session. I didn't realize it was getting late. Woo, time flying. Woo. I didn't realize it was getting this late. I thought it was about 7 o'clock or something. Jeez. Oh, let me see. I don't mind being here. Okay. I'm giving y'all the nighttime video. Uh but man, thank you so much. I love y'all. Oh, my boy True King in the building. Where True King at? Checking in. Oh, my boy True King, man. I can't forget about you, bro. What's going on, man? You snuck in there on me, man. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all like. If y'all haven't liked, I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. I just wanted y'all to know that everything, all the love is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? There's never a second that anything is taken for granted. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Please continue to enjoy, like, and watch. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You have been a breath of fresh air. You have been a blessing. You have been all that. Don't ever take me being enraged or being angry for lashing out at anybody. It's just I've been going through a very intense period in my life, for the past, couple of years, and it's been weighing down on me. So I love y'all. I appreciate it. It's very unconditional. If you enjoy my videos, I enjoy you watching it as much as you enjoy watching me. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please make sure you like the video. Make sure you support. Thank you so much. You know, uh, Thank you so much to Yulia, my boy. Even though we had our little clash, my boy Scorpio Sagittarius. Uh, even my boy Rollo, me and him get on each other nerves and all that. But he a good dude. He just outside the box. You know what I'm saying? So me and him would clash sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got two powerful minds together, it's hard to get together. Sometimes it's a clash. You know what I'm saying? Clash of the minds. So it's never a point of being vindictive. There's no hate to nobody. I got much love for everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. Those of you who email me behind the backgrounds, those of you who man, y'all sent me so much cool stuff, and I know a lot of y'all I have to get back with, and I have to keep up with, and I had to catch up with. But just realize this: I'm remember that I'm only one person, that I do have a lot to deal with outside of this. So y'all remember, don't ever feel like you have been forgotten, or that you are not being appreciated. And if you feel like that has been a long time. Never feel like you're gonna be ignored. You can always check up on me. Email me, hit me up behind the scenes. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Big kiss. All my brothers. Pound everything. I thank y'all so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Always remember, when you're dealing with Scorpio, we're not these type of individual that's too good for apologies. We're very empathetic, and we're very real people. So always remember that. And y'all go ahead and continue y'all day. Y'all be peaceful. I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. And I will be back shortly. And I love y'all. And let me see. I done a couple of them this week, so I'll be back next week. I'll definitely be back next week. But I love y'all, and I thank y'all. Thank you so much. Peace.